How are we tonight? Here we are live again in Bindy's HQ. Hope you're all well and safe. Nice to see everybody coming up on here. So it's Treasure Hunt Wednesday. So we're going to have some fun later on. I'll show you what's on offer for hunting around the website to have a look. So if you're not sure what happens, I actually just hide things throughout the website at a really discounted price so that you can then go and once you find it, if you want to buy it, click on it and add it to the cart. Hi Barbara, how are we? And who else is there? Margot. Oh Margot, you there? Are we ready? Are we ready to rumble? Okay. I'm just going to play around with a few tools now. Hi Julie. Yeah, so don't forget guys, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell. Stalk me on Facebook or Instagram. That's always good. Hi Gail, how are you? Sue, nice to see you, Sue. Or well, you see me, I chat with you guys. Ruth, hi Ruth. Yvonne, everyone's popping in. Yay. Don't forget to do the thumbs up on it too if you like it. And also, thanks to Joanne, she's actually gone and shared the Facebook page. Thanks, Joanne. Hi, darling. She shared it onto her page, which is great because this is going to get our little sewing group going. And we all come in here 3 times a week and actually just chat and have a hello to everybody and see what's happening. So, Treasure Hunt Wednesday, we're going to do that in a minute. And what I'm going to do, hopefully you've all had a nice, safe week. Oh, actually, what is it? Wednesday? I was only on Monday, 2 nights ago. I'm just going to go through some of my rulers and things that I use. Now, hi, Anne. How are you? The thing is, I actually went hunting. Hi, Marg. Yep, and Sandra. Oh, we've got lots coming in here. Don't forget, invite a friend. Don't forget to tell your friends about this. Invite them, get them to say hello. Make sure they put their email address on my website because I need to send you the $10 voucher. If you don't put it on there, I can't send the voucher. So guys, make sure they actually just put their email in for the voucher, okay? I went hunting for all the tools I use. And as you guys know, I don't use a lot of tools. So I'm going to do it. A lot of this is going to be on the rulers that I use and just a few other little odds and bods. But you're most welcome to pop up with anything and ask me questions because I have probably used them in the past. They're probably hidden somewhere because I don't use them anymore or I found something that I am more comfortable with. Also with tools, another thing I'd like to say. As much as I don't use a lot, if you find it easier to use a certain tool to do something that makes your patchworking life nice and fun and easy, go for it. It's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it at all. Okay, I just find it easier just if I've got my basic one and I just see if I can do it all from that. Okay, so nothing wrong with using other tools and different ones, and I've used many over the years. It's just I always go back to my happy place and use what I already have. Okay, so these are just some of the ones that I use. Now with the ruler, I'm going to pull out the trusty dandy handy faithful. All right, hi Katrina, how are you? All right, now ladies, you can see this one. Okay, it's probably dirty. It's got marks on it where I have certain markings that have come off. This is my trusty dusty handy dandy ruler. I've had this for over 28 years. The markings are still on there enough, okay? And I use this for so many things. Oh God, it's even grotty. So many things. It's not grotty on the side, the fabric goes on. All right, but when I'm making things for myself and that, when I cut your strips for what I sell, I do have a die cutter. That's something else that I do use, but I won't show you tonight because it's a big thingy thing. All right, but when I'm doing just designing and making and needing to cut certain bits and pieces, this is the one I always go to. All right, fits on your mats and everything like that. So that one's a 6.5 by 24. All right, you can see by the wornness of it that it's there. Here's the other ones I go for. This one's got, now this one's got the green with the black. Sometimes it's your preference as to the color that prints on it. Let me pull up a bit of fabric as if I can't find any. All right, so when you put that on the fabric, you can see it. When you put this one on, all right, even though the numbers are wearing off, okay, it's there as well. All right, so that's just another one. That's a handy one if you're just doing smaller things. When I did miniatures, I did have a lot. Hi, Helen. How are you? Renmark. Whereabouts is that? Haven't heard of that one. I've probably driven past it or through it or something. Okay, in my travels. So yeah, that one's a 6.5 by 12. Okay, so that's handy when you're doing smaller things. Go down even smaller. You've got your 6. Hi Doreen, how are you? I missed you the last few times. Yeah, you haven't been on for a little while. All right, so this is another ruler. Another one that's handy to do it up. You're back. Where'd you go, Margot? You lose the plot for a little bit. Oh, South Australia. Oh wow, Helen, lovely to see you. Oh, chat to you. Yeah, Patricia. Hello, Dar. How are you? Oh, finally, we've got lots of people, newbies. Now, if anyone's invited anybody, let me know. Trina, Helen, yep, hope we're all safe. Don't ask. Okay, Margot, I won't ask. Joanne's back. All right, so that's another little ruler. I'm just going to go through the rulers and I'm going to show you how to use them and that sort of thing, okay? I've got them in, like, I've just popped here. This is the one with the red rather than the other. Another great one, because a lot of our big blocks, I'm just chucking them on the floor. Then the loose stock, okay. So this one is your 12.5 inch, because we do a lot. Hi, April. We do a lot of blocks that are 12.5. Okay, so this is a really good one to do. Plus, if you need to do a 9-inch one, I just use the 9-inch in here. I don't go and get a 9-inch ruler. Okay, I just use what that one is. All right, this one comes out for when I'm squaring up blocks and doing the blocks and everything. Okay, I'm going to put that one there because I'm going to use that again in a minute. Now we had, this is another one that I use a lot of. Doreen, work gets in the way. Yes, social craft time. Unfortunately, I work where I live and don't have anyone to talk to except for you guys every 3 times a week. So, yeah, this is my work and my social thing. I was actually sewing today. Yay. So this one's a 4.5. So that's not a bad one to have. It doesn't have the slot right through. So when I was on Monday showing you how to do the sashing, all right, through your Quilt As You Go, this was Anne's ruler from Crystals and More. I'll hold the fabric up behind it. So this one was where you can do it. You put the fabric, if you want a 1-inch strip, you put that straight line down the 1 inch and then you cut through the slot. All right, and that gives you, and that goes right up to 2 inch that side and 3 inch on this side. Plus you've got the ruler markings on the edge as well. All right, so that's a really good one. You can always contact Anne from Crystals and More for that one. That's my little trusty one. As you can see, a lot of these, there's a lot of scratch marks and that's because sometimes it's a rookie move with the rotary cutter. Yeah, we don't quite get on the side of the ruler. The other thing I do, because I have, I make quilts and sell quilts, as you guys know. I've been doing it for many years. I was up at your Monday for 6 years. Hi, Barbara. Found Anne and ordered one. Oh, you found Anne and ordered one. Okay. Not sure where. Okay. Oh, Barbara, you introduced Anne. Yes. Anne, you introduced somebody, but they didn't put their email on their website. I need that. That was Karen, I think. So I make a lot of quilts. So when I do one where it's all the same blocks and everything, I actually went to a Perspex place and got a bit of Perspex cut, all right, to the size I want. The ruler, oh, cool. Oh, yes, you did, Barbara. Thank you. You rang Anne. Yes, she did mention it to me. That was wonderful. Thank you. And I hope she didn't tell you too many naughty stories about me. That's all. Okay. So, yeah, I just go and get a bit of Perspex, get them to cut it to exactly the size I want. This one's actually measured out, and I've just drawn a square because I put a block in it. Haven't got any done. Cool, thanks. Oh, was she? Okay, Anne, no worries, sweetie. Just a reminder, shoot me a little message through Facebook or on the email, and I'll get it to you as soon as she's done it. So, yeah, I just do that. Then I put that on the block. Then I just trim right around. Okay, so that's just a bit of Perspex, because I don't need all the numbers and everything on it, all the ruling bit, because I just needed it that size. So, actually, when I got them to do it, it was cheaper. I just said, do me a 5, 5.5, 6, 6.5, 7, and right up to 9, 9.5. All right, so you can do that with a Perspex place. Make sure they do it in inches and not millimeters. A little bit of a difference. All right, another little handy dandy one I have that sits by the machine is a little 2.5 inch one. That was used, I use that for the tote bag. Okay, when we cut the little corners out of the tote bag. I just find that handy sometimes. All right. For, don't know what, I do a lot of miniatures and things like that as well. So that's a little handy one to have. It sits over here in my little bit. Now, the other thing, so rulers, how to use them. Oh, let me reach back down to where I threw them on the ground. Okay, when you're using a ruler, I'm going to bring this mat up so you can see it here. Okay, you'll find, no, I know, Margot, it's a really rare one. I found it years and years ago and I've never seen them again. but it's a really cool little one. It's 2.5 inches, and it just is, I'll see if I can find some for you. All right, great tip. Yep. Yeah, so, how to use them. All right, when you're using a ruler, now let me see if I can just move a little bit this way so I can put my hand this side. All right, when you're getting you put it down and your fabric's there, you'll find sometimes if you put your hand on here, the whole hand, right, and then cut, your whole hand's on that ruler, that can actually slide. All right, now don't ask me how this works because I don't go into the science thing. Didn't have the brain for science. Got it for maths because that's where patchwork comes in. All right. I actually just leave my little finger off to the side of the ruler. For some reason then it becomes very hard for your whole hand to move because you've got it rested on the firm part, the thing that's not moving. The Perspex cutouts. Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was one of those things that 3 in the morning brain thing. So yeah, just put your finger on the side off the ruler, and because now your whole hand is not on the ruler and can move, your fingers off it, right? You're not. Try it. You don't actually get that feeling that you can move your hand. All right, I'm having trouble moving the ruler because my little finger's not going to stay there. It's going to come with me, but it's not going anywhere. All the other fingers are attached. All right, so I find if you just leave it off a little bit, then you can actually move it. It won't move for you. All right. The other thing is Rotary Mats. I'm going to plug them. I've hidden one of them. Just let me know. There's a hidden one. All right. So with your Rotary Mats, when you put them on, it's too big to hold. Hang on. Let me get the smaller one. Okay. So when you put your block down, okay, if you ever get these Rotary Mats. Now, these are a 14-inch, but they're marked at 13.5. All right. When you put your block on there, and you need to cut, this is really hard to get into. Let me put it down here. And you need to cut around the whole lot of it, all right? Instead of doing the contortionist thing, because we're professionals and we think we can use the rotary cutter the wrong way and maybe cut ourselves, all right? You're going to cut one side, and then you just turn with it on there. Turn, it just won't sit there, I don't think. Yeah, oh, no, it's too slippery. Okay, turn, cut, turn, cut, turn, cut. Now, with my Rotary Mats, they don't come apart. Okay, some come apart, they don't come apart, all right? And they have got a really nice foam board for grip and a really nice slidey bit so it will keep sliding around for you. Again, with mats, don't put them in the sun, okay? If you do, sorry, I got the highway there and a big truck just went past. If you do put them in the sun, they do warp or anything. I found just putting them back in the sun with something on top of them to straighten it. There's many things I've heard of. Rotary Mat, Katrina, it's 13-inch marked and it's 14-inch right to the edge, but it's 13 inches across marked. So it's good enough for your 12.5-inch blocks, which is usually, there are some quilts that you do bigger blocks for, but majority of them are 12.5 and smaller. They're fantastic. You've got one, Sandra, beautiful. Love the term sliding bit. Yeah, sorry. I'm a word association person. You'll get to know that one. I have lots of little names for different things. There are technical names, and then there's my names. Yeah, sliding bit. Okay, so with the mats. Now, there are, where do you get one? Patricia, I sell them. So they are $65. I've hidden one on the website for cheaper. I have one for tonight's Treasure Hunt Wednesday. And I've hidden it for $45, so $20 off. There's only one. So don't leave me right now, ladies. You've got to stay with me. But yeah, I do sell them for you. They come on special every now and again. All right, but they are $65 and they are a really good mat. They're actually got, if you can see the thickness of the mat as well, right? So this is the one I use, and me using it, yeah, you can, I'll bring it up really close. You can't even, I cut a bit of wadding for the quilters you go the other day, so it's a bit caught. Got you one from Craft Live Show. Thanks, Yvonne. Yeah, so it's got, but it heals really quick. It takes a long time before you need to replace it. Okay, every mat needs replacing. I'm sorry, they all need replacing at some stage. It depends on how much cutting and everything you do. I do a lot, but these ones take a long time to cut. Mats are self-healing. It depends on, let me just turn a bit straighter again. It depends on your blades, what you use and everything for rotary cutters. Great segue. Rotary cutters. Okay, I went hunting for all my old ones, different ones. When I moved, I actually have, I think, thrown them out because they were no good anymore. I go through a few. This one I have now, it's the 60 mil. All right, I use this on pretty much everything. You get your Fiskars one that are like your Fiskars Scissors. You know, they got the handle like this, the grip. There's ones that are economically where you put your finger up on them. There's lots of different ones. And to be honest, ladies, all the years I've been using them, you need to find the one that suits you where you're not going to chop your finger off. It's as simple as that. Okay? For all of these times I've seen one finger get sliced a little bit bad. Only about 2 months ago, I took the side of mine off. But it's fine, it's okay, but that was a rookie move. It happens, and we've got to be really, really aware of it. So yeah, just be careful. They are. If you're ever in a class of mine, or if I'm around and there's rotary cutters around, I am the rotary cutter police. You never put your rotary cutter down when the blade is open, because when you go to pick it up, you're more likely to go, oh, where's the handle? Because you're not looking. Where's the handle? And you will catch the blade. Okay, so whenever you finish the cut, automatically put the guard on and then put it down. Okay, I am a police for that one. Okay, I know there's no Quilting Police Academy. I'm not a quilting police person, but a rotary cutter one I am. I don't want to see anyone cut their fingers. All right, so you can get different sizes. You've got your 45 mils, and I think they go down 25 mils as well. I never use the smaller ones. Not really impressed with those. This one cuts. This one just cuts because I do so many. It will go through about 10 layers of fabric because it's so big. But the other ones, the 45, you'll get them through up to about 6 layers of fabric. If you're cutting strips, I don't recommend layering any on top. I cut one strip at a time because you'll get that banana bend and fabric will move. Fabric does move when you're cutting them because it's only your weight on there, okay? It can move, so be aware of that. The other thing is with the mats and rulers, okay, some people will go by their ruler for measuring, okay? Some will go by the mat for measuring, all right? If you start a project using the ruler, stay with the ruler. If you use a project using the mat, stay with the mat. Little hint, sometimes, I don't know whether this one is, I haven't tested it. Sometimes when you put it down, let me get the ones to the ones. You start with it at a 1, and this one's going to make a complete sort of liar out of me, but this one's actually accurate. So when you put it down, what happens is sometimes the ruler and the mat, there's a difference as you go along. Okay, so you'll get a tiny millimeter, it's not much, but you'll get a difference by the time you get to about a 3 or 4 inch. The 3 or 4 inches, there's a different marking here as to what's on the mat in the 3 inch. Okay, so just check that before you start if you're going to be going from the mat or the ruler, jumping back and forth. If they are slightly out, okay, stick to one or the other, okay, because they'll be cut all the same, and then we keep our 1/4 inch the same when we're sewing them together. Okay, another tool. What other tools? These are little tricky ones. My scissors. What do you use for scissors? I'm a Fiskars girl, okay. Basically because I like the guard on them, and I love the springs, because when you're cutting a lot, you know, when you've got to open the scissors again, you will get that pain through your wrist. These will stop it, okay, because they actually spring open when you've cut. So and then they lock. Oh, put it into a frame. You think I'll be used to it later. Okay, so they will lock for you. Do you do quilting? No, not at the moment, honey, because we can't go anywhere. But be on the lookout. Once we can go traveling, let's see what I can come up with. I've got lots in the works that I'm working on that I can do for once I start traveling again, but at the moment, traveling is not sort of on my radar because we all have to stay safe. I want to make sure we all get through winter and we all get through it safe. So on here at the moment, this is where we can do our little retreat sort of thing. So I'm doing it that way, okay? Same with the bigger scissors. It's got the little guard and they've got springs on them. I actually picked them up. Spotlight had 30% off scissors one day, and I went, oh, yay, go get some new ones. When you're turning through things, and you've got to get to the points when you're turning through a bag or a tube or something, you know, if you've got to do a tubey thing, I have a fluff build-up in the rotary cutter. How can I clean it out? Okay, take it apart. Sue, you just take it apart. Okay, so you're talking about in here, there's a fluff build-up in under here. Okay, the best way to clean it, and change your blades quite often. Okay, yeah, change your blades. Keep an eye on them. If they don't start cutting it and you're getting a thread that's catching, that's when you probably need it. Do not run your rotary cutter over any metal because it will blunt the blade and put a little chip in it. Basically, you just take them apart. So whatever brand you've got, okay, you will take them apart. And this one's not going to come apart for me tonight. What am I doing? Yeah, so just take them apart. Hang on, I'm just going to put it down. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, there it is. Just got to loosen that on the back. Can you flip the blade? No, it doesn't make a difference, Patricia, because they are actually, it doesn't matter. No, because you can actually get blade sharpeners, so you can actually sharpen them again. There is a blade sharpener out there. Used one once, didn't like it. But yeah, there's blade sharpeners. To me, you can actually get them from companies, the rotary blades and everything that are, this one's just not going to come apart for me tonight, ladies. I don't know why, because I use it so much. But you just take it apart and put it back together, okay? And that will, I don't know why that's not coming apart. It unscrews and screws back up. Yeah, so just take it apart, change your rotary blade. I only changed it the other day. I'll probably put the thread back on wrong. And put it back together, okay? Yeah. It's not gonna, not tonight. Okay. So yeah, that's how you clean it. No worries, Sue. We'll just imagine that one's happening. All right. But yeah, no, I wouldn't, because the blade is actually a very thin blade. Either side is not going to make a difference. Okay, I've never found it made a difference. Maybe there's a company bringing them out where you can do them double-sided. I haven't heard of it. But yeah, it's not going to make a difference from my point of view on that, swapping the blade over. There are left-handed and right-handed ones. I am a right-hander, but there are left and right-handed ones that you can use. Usually it's a case of you just flip it over to, this one's not, this is the right-handed one, but you can flip it over to the other side. Are they just right-handed? And you can buy left-handed ones, Mark, yeah. Basically you'll see them where it's usually, they look identical in the actual handle, because you take it from one side and you'll just flip it over to the other side, okay, and you'll get a right and a left-handed one from there. Okay, questions? Oh, let me just check. Flip the blade, not successful. Yeah, I wasn't successful. I don't know why that's not happening, but I'll have to look at that later. No worries, Sue and Marg, we've got them left and right-handed. Scissors, the same sort of thing. These are left and right-handed anyway when you buy these ones, the Fiskars ones. Yeah, what we're doing? Oh, turning tubes out. So if you're turning tubes or you've got to get a point into something, okay, there's all these little tools and that you get points for. Yeah, I just go and get a chopstick. Great, works great. Rather than scissors. Now, basically scissors, some of them that are really pointy, like these little guys, they actually push a hole through it if you go too far. So I just use a chopstick. Okay, so it's actually blue tacked up on the wall if I need to turn anything through. So yeah, I use a chopstick. It's another tool that's hanging around. Another one. When you're cleaning your machine, it comes with those little tiny little brushes, okay? Yep, makeup brushes. Great. I don't use makeup, any eye stuff. But this one's got fluff on it. Use a makeup brush. This is actually a set I got given many years ago, and there's all littler and bigger than everything. And it's basically you just brush it over with a makeup brush. Just make sure it's not one that loses the hairs a lot, because you don't want a hair caught up in your machine as well. Paint brushes is another one. You can use paint brushes, okay? But I just found the makeup ones soft and everything as well. Where are we at? Oh, 24 minutes. Okay, so have we got any more questions on tools? Is there anything you want to see later on? Did you want to, we'll do another question and answer night, because I'll keep adding them together. Did anyone invite anybody and say hello tonight? So I can give you a $10 voucher each. Don't forget, Mother's Day is on Sunday, so we have gift vouchers on there that you can buy right anytime. So you can get the gift vouchers thanks to Jacob Provence. We've got that all set up. And ladies, yes, I have left the postage over $50 for free up till Mother's Day. I thought, I can't get to see my mum this Mother's Day. She's in Queensland, I'm in New South Wales. So I just thought for Mother's Day, because I can't get up there, I'm going to let you ladies all have your orders right up until Mother's Day and after, just day after, for free if you order over $50. Okay, so that's a little Mother's Day gift that you can treat yourself or get the kids to buy for you or buy for someone else. All right, so that's the Mother's Day ones. And that. Okay, treasure hunt Wednesday. What are we going to hunt for? Okay, here we go. We're going to hunt for the fun flowers with the 10-inch square. They are marked down to $35 instead of $45. I know, Barbara. Yes, I was a bit. I thought about it, and I thought, no, Mother's Day is coming up. Let me leave it till Mother's Day. As we know, I'm the boss. I can make the decision, so I made the decision. I'll pay the postage for you guys. Yep. No, happy Ruth. Not a problem, sweetie. I'm happy to do it. So anything over $50, I'll do free postage for you guys. Okay. So yeah, 35. What else did we have? Oh, guess what I found, ladies? I found 2 double twirl kits. One's with the pink fur balls, one's with the blue farm animals. They were hidden under some other kits in a box that I hadn't emptied when I moved, and I found them. So they're there. I've got each one of those up $30 each. Go hunt for those. They're not there yet. All right. Patterns. I've actually put some patterns up for hunting tonight. So you can hunt for a triple rail pattern, you can hunt for a high 5 pattern, or you can hunt for a tripper pattern. These are normally $20. I've hidden them in the website for $12 somewhere. I did say the Rotary Mat, so you'll get a Rotary Mat. Okay, there's one of those there for $45. Something else that I sell in the shop that you guys, and I haven't put them on the website, but I thought you might be interested in. I've got 4 bags here. They're little coconut buttons. Some are elephant shapes, some are flowers. There's 30 in there, okay, a little coconut one. So I've put 4 bags up. Normally I sell them for $10 for 30 of them. I put them up for $5, okay, so you'll get them for $5, all right. I only looked at my watch because these will all go live at 8:30, okay. All these specials will be on there then. So that is my treasure hunt. You've got 7, 1, 2, 3. You've got 8 different items to look for. Okay. So have a look around. Thank you everyone for watching. Subscribe, share. Thanks, Joanne. Love your work, honey. Share the post on the Facebook page to your Facebook page of the live or the Instagram, whichever one. And when that happens, your friends that do patchworking and quilting, you can all come in and join in. You introduce them. I give you a $10 voucher each for your next order. We have some fun here. I hope you're all enjoying it. Yeah, had Patricia, good night. Had fun watching live. Thanks, Patricia. Yep, I'm going to sign off because we're getting very close to it. So don't forget that on Wednesday, Saturday, workshop Saturday. I'm going to do a workshop on Saturday. I'm not sure what it'll be, but it might even be mine then. I don't know. But I'll do a workshop on something on Saturday. So thank you so much. Thanks, Joanne. Thank you, everyone, for watching and supporting me. I really, really, really do appreciate it. I want you all to stay well, stay safe. Good night. Night, Barbara. Night, Yvonne. I hope I've given you a bit of information. Thanks, Yvonne. Ruth, good night. Doreen, Sandra, Katrina, all my lovelies, Margot, and Yvonne, Sue. Thanks to everyone. I appreciate it. And all of you have a happy couple of days. Stay safe. And happy sewing. Bye, and happy hunting. Off you go. See you, Marg. Yeah, go off and hunt. They should be there. Or 2 minutes they'll be up because I've got to go off. Margot, 8 p.m. Oh, Katrina. Did Katrina ask about a time? Sorry, missed that one, Katrina. I have a weekend off. Oh, wonderful, Joanne. You're going to be sewing. Ladies, if you've sent in your pictures of quilts, I'll be having my sharing time tomorrow. I don't do sharing time on days I do videos because we're concentrating on other things. So I'll put some sharing time up and show you other people's quilts. Thanks a lot. Have a happy and safe couple of days. And I'll see you all Saturday at 8 p.m. Happy sewing. Bye.